Yeah. Hey guys, it's Miss Burb, and I'm still here with PB. We didn't leave, and we just watched Animaestro, with Thomas Astruc in it. Astruc.
Astruc.
Astruc. Anyway, whatever they call him.
They really said Astruc. Like
they maybe he didn't want to like put out his English voice for in an episode, but he should have voiced himself. Come on. Yeah, so we both, man, that was that so many like it went from like the whole Marinette scene beforehand, that was what, and then we see like the actual villain. So start off from the beginning. Marinette has a special macaroon that she bakes
every Sunday. She makes a new one,
and it's passion fruit because he likes passion fruit.
That's his favorite flavor.
And so they have the anime. They have like the original anime opening thing with the ladybug and the cat noir, and it's like it's nice that it's in the show. It's nice that they're
acknowledging.
I like that style. I like that style. So they should make a spin-off series with that style, please. With Bridget or whatever. Do you like Bridget? Yeah, Bridget is what they call her when she had like the like in that version they call her like it might actually be a fan that they just they call her Bridget to like differentiate her or whatever.
Okay.
But
is that with like
that's her with like shorts and like the old look with like the shorts and like the super long hair or whatever. Or did she have short hair in that one? Anyway. But basically anime Marinette is called Bridget and that version is called Felix, but that one's
I've heard of Felix.
Felix is canon. Yeah. But Bridget is just a fan like given name as unless I'm mistaken, but that's how it works. But yeah, so they use that again because now there's an animated movie about them.
Yay!
And so that's cool.
They should actually release an animated movie.
Aren't they? Wasn't that the plan at some point? Like now they're not going to make
the live action movie.
They were going to make an animated one or something, and also there might be like an origin story for like the monastery or something. Anyway, whatever the plans for the movie is, like whatever that's.
I know they were supposed to do like a live action movie with Lionsgate or something, but I think that got canceled.
They actually canceled it?
I'm not sure though, because I think like the year it was supposed to like come out or whatever was 2019, and there has been like no movement.
There's
whatsoever.
No trailer. There's no teasers. There's only that like one picture or whatever with like the live action ladybug. But yeah, so whatever's happening with that, we don't know. But so Marinette. So the parents are like, oh, we need somebody to help us distribute. And then Marinette, she's like so desperate. Like she like with her sad face, like I know I'm not good. You know, it's like. Yeah, if you're not good, then don't be a waitress if you're just gonna spill food everywhere.
And it's like, it's an event for rich people or whatever. Like, she's not gonna be able to talk with Adrian a lot anyway. So...
Well, I mean... she...
I know, she just wants to be there.
She just wants to be there, so it just kind of shows how... Like, she loses her... Like just it's simple reasoning. You can't serve, so why would you? But
when she's making her point, she's dropping all of the plate.
Yeah, she's dropping everything.
Like, come on.
There was actually a moment where like there was like the animation. I thought that it looked nice at the point, like where she was like flailing her arms around. I've been looking at like Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, like the animation for it's that,
fantastic.
You know. Anyway, so it kind of reminded me of that. Same uniform Marinette. Yay! New cosplay option.
New clothes that aren't pajamas.
And clothes that another outfit. We add another outfit to her arsenal of pajama and regular. But yeah, I thought the maid outfit was cute. And I like that.
Yeah, it was very, very cute. Yeah. I loved it.
Yeah. Okay, so then we have the whole thing with like, oh, there's Adrian and Kagami, and for some reason now she just absolutely Chloe hates her, and Marinette also, like, they both have an issue with her.
Even though they've barely interacted with her.
Like, okay, so last time Marinette... Okay, so the last time was the whole train thing, where it's like, I can't let them I can't let them take the train together or whatever. With the constipation medicine in the end and, like, Britain or whatever. But, so then, and then before that, Kagami had talked to her at the ice rink, like, hey, yo, like, what did she tell her again? It was like, like, basically, like, do it, you know? Like, stand up for yourself if you want to.
Stand up for yourself.
Like, Kagami still isn't a mean person.
No, she's rather, like, you know, get to the point. Yeah. Like, don't mess with me. Exactly.
So that's nice to know.
Yeah. I think the door is slightly open. Sorry. Okay. I was just noticing.
So that's it. So Kagami isn't a bad person. It's just the way that the character looks at them will change it. So apparently Chloe is upset because Kagami stole her seat.
Yeah, and she said, don't talk to me again, and apparently Chloe listened to her because reasons.
So Chloe actually listened to somebody. She actually got pushed around by somebody.
Yeah, which is weird, though. Like, why would she even care that Kagami's like, don't talk to me again?
Maybe Kagami seems tougher, and Kagami fences and everything, so maybe she can beat her up. But there's also the fact that Kagami is, like, squishy, like a toy. Like, whenever she would poke her, it would make a little squishy sound. So Kagami is a stuffed toy. Confirmed, okay? Yeah, so then they decide to team up because
they both dislike Kagami.
For mutual hatred of Kagami.
Yeah, to get Adrian away from her.
So their plan was to get Kagami to step on Gum. Yeah. How do you plan on doing that? Whatever, but they got it done. Spread crumbs all over the seats. And then for Adrian to take a chair. Mm-hmm. And then they get a piece of cake because
Jagged was Jagged stone cake.
How did they know he was down? Like, he holds cake. Why not? They could have just put a piece of cake there.
Yeah.
Since Marinette was, like, in charge of...
They wouldn't need Jagged stone, but...
You could have just put it there yourself.
They'll have elaborate plans.
So, and then they tie a chair. Like, did you think, like, we're just like, oh, where's the rope? And it's like, oh, just tie up Kagami. Anyway, so they take a piece of rope to switch the chairs so that they would try to get Kagami to have her rear end dirty. Yeah. So that she couldn't go inside the theater. Or something.
Well... So she'll get embarrassed and leave, and I guess, like, leave the extra seat for Marinette.
No, for Chloe. And then Marinette was going to take Chloe's seat.
Yeah. But I mean, like, Marinette was going to be able to watch the movie, is basically the point.
Did she want to watch the movie?
Well, I think so. I mean,
she's
a ladybug.
See, like, herself on the big screen. You can see it in theaters after. Okay, so, anyway, so the plan fails because somebody called Kagami. Yeah. And then Thomas Astruc sees the macaroon and decides to eat it, and then he sits on it. Did he actually sit on it, though?
On the cake? Yeah.
Was there a moment that he sat on it? Because I didn't actually
see it. He sat on it.
Okay. Okay, so let's talk about Thomas Astruc civilian form in this. One, he looks great. Yeah. He looks great. Like, with the beard. Is there a character with a beard? Like, there's, like, Santa Claus?
Oh, yeah.
Maybe, but... Like, he had, like, the black beard going on, you know? Yeah, Thomas Astruc as him. Well, not as himself, because he wasn't voiced in English, at least.
Doesn't the principal have a beard?
The principal does have a beard. But Thomas Astruc...
But it's not to the same level.
Wait, let's take a look at Thomas Astruc's beard. Look at that beard.
That's a big, luscious beard.
Luscious beard. Anyway, but, like, look at that. He looks nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so nobody seems to recognize him.
No.
And nobody cares that he's the director.
Because they don't understand.
They don't.
Mostly.
Maybe it's because they don't see animation as a true art form. Maybe this really, maybe they see it more as like this is a kid's film, you know, because it's animated, so that's why nobody, because you know, like how people are like, oh, the director, but they don't care about all the other people that actually did work on it, like the editors, writers, or whatever. But I think so maybe really is like a thing against like animation in the industry, how like it has a prejudice against it.
Yeah,
because it's not considered on equal grounds as everything else. You know, animation is an art form. See Spider-Verse to understand.
Yes.
So
like the way I saw it is like in movies, normal movies, right? Like the director is always very recognized because like you choose the shots and whatever. But in animation, it's not like people can't visualize it as much because right, you're not like going around with the camera filming everyone, right? It's like a different.
Well, even then, it's not the director's job to do that.
But
to
like,
take the camera, but
like
direct,
like they don't have the camera in their hands, but like
they tell people to.
Yeah, they tell people where to go and whatever.
So,
right? So I guess like maybe in animation, like they don't understand what the director does.
They don't see like the link between everything, and they don't see what he did. Because I mean, other people drew the pretty characters, so you didn't do anything. So maybe there's a message in there, you know, like some kind of message. Like you can maybe break down like a video essay about what this episode is trying to tell us. So
we're not gonna do that though.
Well, not right now, okay. So Thomas gets upset because the kids wanted to see Ladybug, but they did. Who did they get to voice Ladybug then? They got Adrian to voice Cat Noir.
Oh my god.
And
the irony.
Is he a good actor though? Would Adrian be a good actor?
I don't know, because he's a model. And models aren't always the best actors.
So...
But it's also just the voice.
Yeah, but then he'd have to, like... Because, like...
Okay, then he'd have to yell, like, oh my god.
Like, the way that Felix acted was, like, standoffish.
Okay.
He was a jerk. In human form or something. And in, like, Cat Noir form, he was, like, in love with Ladybug. Or, like, madly in love with her or something.
Okay.
At least, I mean, did we even get any voice lines for them? Like, we just had, like, the animation to go off of.
Yeah, I don't think
did you, like, well, I mean, you saw it, but, like...
Like, I'm trying to think, did Ladybug talk when it was animated?
No, they didn't get a voice.
No.
They just had, like, bits of animation.
Yeah.
Or whatever. But in that version, like, Felix was supposed to be, like, a jerk to Marinette as a human. And, well, maybe, like, because, like, in the Cat Noir form, he has, like, all the lanky hair and everything, and he just, like, seems stupider, maybe, in that one.
Yeah, because when you're dressed as a cat, you can't be taken as seriously.
Yes, I just dress as a cat, you know, like, first you're jerking real life, and it's like, yeah, I don't want anybody to know that I dress up as a cat.
Oh my god.
You also have the bad luck thing, so... Maybe Adrian can act.
Maybe he can.
So, yeah, so what were we talking about?
Well, yeah, he did Nino's movie, right? He was an actor in Nino's movie.
He never acted. We never saw him acting.
But, I don't know. That's just an example.
Like,
his friends must have thought he was good enough.
No, they just used the star power, and they just used Adrian because Adrian is the superstar model.
True, then that's what they did in this movie, too.
Superstar model, get the voice.
Yeah.
That's another thing, is that they get like famous people to do voices, but they're not actual actors. They're just famous people.
Yeah, but I mean, Adrian's fans are gonna rush to the movie theaters to watch.
Well, that's exactly what they do in the industry. They get famous people, they get celebrities to voice them. When you actually have you have people that it's their job to be actors. So Thomas Astruc gets mad. He gets pimples. So it wasn't pimples, it was an allergic reaction.
It was an allergic. It looks a lot like pimples, though.
He had an allergic reaction, and Hawkmoth was happy to, it said that Gabriel was going to be at the event, but he just had the iPad. Ugh. He was just an iPad kind of person.
Know. So he gets the pimples, he gets akumatized.
He gets pimples and he gets akumatized. And so what do you think of the character design?
I think it was really good.
It's unique.
Yeah.
And it was, like, there's just There's just a ladybug mask.
That does look odd.
Which doesn't have... I guess maybe it was weird, like, if he showed up with a ladybug mask on, because, like, the thing transformed. That's maybe one of the most radical changes in...
Yeah.
Maybe they couldn't find a way to make it, like, they couldn't integrate the actual mask into his regular outfit.
Yeah, maybe. Or, like, some sunglasses or something.
But then he would look standoffish, you know? Like, people with sunglasses, they have, like, that standoffish, I'm cool look, so...
True, but, like, he could have them, like, in his head the whole time.
Like, he's just...
and then, like, when he gets akumatized, he's like...
He just, like, they just transform into it, so... Listen to her, okay? You should hire her, Zach, okay? She'll make she'll write your stuff, actually. You'll write it, okay?
Sure. No experience yet, but I'll write it.
Yeah! So, okay, so he transforms into a dinosaur.
Yeah.
And so his power was to destroy stuff with laser eyes and transform.
Yeah.
At the same time. Something like that.
Basically.
With the power of anime and animation and 2D effects. So, yes, they got, like, 2D animation in there, so.
Oh, I love that part, yeah. I want 2D animation to make a comeback.
Make it come back. Come on, more Disney movies, like old-fashioned stuff.
Yes.
Like, so did you understand what happened when they were in the sewers and there was like the pink smoky stuff?
No.
Well,
I did at the end when they explained it.
Yeah, when they explained it, it's like, okay, but even then, like, okay, so they had the pink smoke and they closed their eyes because of the smoke.
Yeah.
Because they were scared of it for some reason.
Well, maybe it was itchy or something.
Itchy eyes, like...
I don't know. I'm just saying.
Like, the way you said it's like, I don't know. Don't ask me. But, okay, so for some reason they have to close their eyes.
Yeah.
So, when they close their eyes, he stops moving. Because he's a moving picture. So, the whole thing with the construction... Because there was a construction worker, right? So, because he looked... Thomas was able to escape. Or Animaestro, whatever.
Oh,
Thomas' opinion.
Okay,
he looked, so that's why he was able to escape.
Yes.
And for some reason there was a pig smoke, whatever that's about. Whatever the pig smoke was about. So
he escapes.
And then
he becomes that character.
What was it? The magical sailor girl, or
yeah, I don't know.
Something else. Anyway, but like
one with like red and blue and short blonde hair. I think.
Short blonde hair.
You mentioned her. You were like, oh, Alia.
Oh, the okay, yeah. So it was something like Justice or Lady Justice or whatever from Stoneheart, and when Alia and Marinette meet, it's like the only thing, and that's the same quote that Sabrina says. Not Sabrina, Chloe. She says, she's like, yeah, the only thing stopping bad people is good people doing nothing, something like that. Whatever it is.
Like, you let evil happen if you don't do anything.
Basically, yeah, something like that. It's like, if good people do nothing, then nothing's gonna stop. So it's the same quote from her, so that's what Alia tells her, and it's like, this is what the superhero character does. So it's like a callback to that, or whatever.
Yeah.
Maybe it's another, like, OC from Thomas, and he just wanted to use it. Maybe. Like, he used it in that episode, he's like, no, I want to bring her into the actual
Maybe
do something.
So, that's cute.
So, there's also, like, a Mickey Mouse kind of call out.
Yeah, the voice. Like, I totally got that, too. I was like...
Mickey Mouse.
Mickey?
Marinette uses, Ladybug uses her GoPro on her forehead to see what happens. And they discover, so he stops so nobody's looking. Which is... Okay, so he stops when nobody's looking, so they have to tell everybody to stop looking.
And they all pay attention.
And every single person stopped looking. Every single person was tuned into their television. And everybody who was tuned into the television and was looking stopped looking.
Yeah, right.
And then you were right, so, like, apparently, like... So she breaks their camera, the newsroom's camera, because...
Yeah.
Wait, did they actually realize that Hawkmoth would keep looking? Or...
I don't know.
But for some reason, they're like, okay, we have to stop them.
I think the editing was a bit weird because it was like, okay, everybody stop looking, and then it was Hakuma being like, haha, I'm never gonna stop looking. And then they cut, and then they break the camera, and like the editing makes you think that they know somehow that Hakuma is watching, but they have no way of knowing.
Like, I mean, logically, yeah, that's what he would do, right? That he would just keep
obviously,
watching.
You'd assume he would be watching.
But yeah, so she decides that in order to shut down the broadcast, she better break their camera, because telling them to turn it off and talking to the people right in front of her is not gonna work. And like you said, so punching the camera breaks all of the entire news system or whatever.
Yeah.
So,
which doesn't make sense.
Like,
if it's only their newsroom, it does make sense that like
if they're only looking at that one camera that they have or something.
But it's also like, don't they have other cameras? Don't they have other news?
Don't they have other channels that are gonna also have like news?
Or even people on their cell phones live streaming or something. You don't know.
Live streaming? People taking like videos and whatnot?
Like they might close their eyes, but they can be like holding up their phones.
But then they're just recording it. So
yeah, but fine. Like someone can be watching through the internet.
The live streamer or whatever, so it's... Dude, there's something wrong with that, okay? You forgot that phones exist, and you forgot that people are dumb.
This is optimistic, because it's like saying people are
gonna listen to us. Like, no, there's some idiot out there that's gonna keep watching. Like, would you want to take your eyes away from the, what was it, like, from the magical girl that's, like, standing there?
No.
I want to keep watching that.
I would want to keep watching the Mickey Mouse reviews. Or the giant dinosaur. Like, come on.
Like, why wouldn't I take my eyes off?
Why would I not watch when there's a dinosaur?
So, yeah, so that was... Anyway, that was interesting. I mean...
It's a TV show, whatever.
We get to see Gabriel, like, oh no, I have to, like, go and watch. I have to go look at it. So it's like Bird Box. It's like the opposite of Bird Box.
Oh my god.
It's like, I have to go watch it. Did you see Bird Box?
I didn't, but I saw, like, some guy's commentary while he was watching, and so, like, I know the plot.
You know, like, what happens.
Yeah.
So it's like, I must go watch. So he runs there, or, like, he drives and he runs there or whatever, and... Yeah.
And then he doesn't get in time, apparently.
He doesn't get in time, so he just walks away and he monologues angrily and
like,
nobody hears him.
That's what I find so hilarious, because he's this very famous figure, right? He's Ariel Agreste, and he never comes out of his house. No one ever sees him in public. And then he's just walking down the street, monologuing about some evil plans. What if someone saw him?
Can we, like, pull back so it's, like, just him walking? And then you just see, like, you just pull back and somebody's just looking at him like, guys, that's Hawkbot.
Honestly, though, like, he should know better than to... be monologuing in the street like that. He could get caught. I mean, I don't care. Get caught, but...
So, anyway, so at this point... So, he's defeated. Thomas Astruc is saved.
Yeah.
And,
his pimples are gone, also.
He lost... Miraculous Ladybug. And, like, it also cures allergies. How do you call that? Miraculous... what do you... Lucky Charm?
Lucky Charm, Miraculous Ladybug thing.
Okay, whatever. Lucky Charm cures allergies. Confirmed. Let's just go with that.
So if you ever have an allergic reaction, don't use your EpiPen. Just get a Lucky
Charm. Just get mad, get akumatized, and then you'll be cured. Problem solved. So Chloe decides, oh, okay, I'm not going to tell Adrian that you have a crush on him. Because... that wouldn't be worth the effort of putting his attention on you.
Yeah. Like, when I first heard it, I was like, that doesn't make any sense. Because that's an opportunity to, like, potentially humiliate Marinette, right?
Well, that's perfect. She has a blackmail opportunity just waiting to happen.
She's just going to keep it to herself until she needs to use it.
So, blackmail material. And it does make sense, maybe, because, like...
Because what if Adrian actually does like her back, and then Chloe's just like, hey, Marinette likes you, and then
it's like
Chloe doesn't know, obviously.
Does Adrian know at this point? This Adrian.
Adrian doesn't know anything.
Okay, so he's just innocent boy.
He's oblivious.
Because like he's just she kissed him. She kissed him. Okay, look.
But then he was like, friend.
Friends. There you.
Oh, he needs to stop saying friend.
Amigo.
Just pal,
Mon ami.
buddy.
Mon ami, we are friends. So, and then Thomas Astruc is like, I've seen this movie a million times. You can have my ticket. So Marinette gets to watch herself on the big screen.
Yay.
And
sit next to Adrian.
So what was Thomas Astruc's final resolution? Like, oh, well, Marinette recognizes him.
Oh yeah, and
so
he gets all the macaroons.
So he gets macaroons and he gets recognition. So
yeah,
from Ladybug herself.
Although he doesn't know that.
So maybe he does. He knows secretly.
Maybe
he's Thomas Astruc.
He has to know.
So it was maybe it wasn't Oblivio, but I think this is like, I mean, like, there's the whole part like where the resolution just didn't quite make sense because it's just that's not how stuff works. Okay, people are way too dumb. You're giving them way too much credit.
Yes,
that they'd be kind in this situation. But
also like children or babies, right?
They just keep. Well, then their parents' job to raise them correctly and stop watching screens. Okay, do other stuff. Stop watching this YouTube video. Go play outside. So I give a 9, maybe, for the animation.
Oh, okay. That was a good 9. I would say like a
9.
8.
9.
I would say 8.
8.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give a 9. Maybe it's not worthy of a 9, but I'm gonna give a 9.
No, but you're an animation student. It makes sense.
I'm not yet.
Well, you're gonna be.
So, yeah.
In your mind, you already are.
I already am. I will be, no matter what, even if the university doesn't accept me. So I think cool villain design.
Very cool.
Interesting villain idea.
Yes.
Thomas Astruc's luscious beard is a plus. His character model looked nice.
Yeah.
He had a nice character model. And we got to see Marinette in MEEE uniform. We got to see some Chloe interaction. And Kagami, Adrian action. So.
Although it was really just him putting a shoe on her and getting a chair for her.
He didn't do much.
No.
Well, Adrian, there's Cat Noir too, but Cat Noir didn't do much
No, he didn't. He almost fell through a sinkhole, and then Ladybug saved him, and then
Cat Noir just made sure not to destroy Thomas Astruc's face.
Basically. Which is like, his eyes are closed. How does he know?
It's like, destroys anything.
He just touches the mask. Like, I would probably touch the cheek by accident and then goodbye.
So, that's today, so we just did both together. So that was our afternoon. So, thank you guys for listening. And, we'll see you guys in the next video.
Woohoo!